Hello everyone, it's Stu from Crystals and Reiki, and welcome to part 2 of Crystals 101. And as promised, I've got a really simple technique where you can cleanse, awaken and charge your crystals. You can do it anywhere in the world, and all you really need at basic level is your phone. I wouldn't quite recommend a phone if you have a hi-fi or a Bluetooth speaker. If you have a sound bar at home, that is ideal because the subwoofer is gonna do this really, really well. The more vibration there is, the better it's gonna be. So we're gonna basically do all three by using sound. If all you've got is your phone, use it by all means, but I will say that our phones do give off a radiation, and if you're using a crystal like clear quartz, it will absorb it. Well, it might absorb the radiation, and then the thing is with clear quartz, whatever it absorbs, it also amplifies. So this is why I don't really want you using your phone. If that's all you've got, I'm not going to say to do it, but it can be done. I mean, the frequencies cleansing it as well. Oh, the stands that I have my phone on recording this, the battery just died, so the camera. So I'm back. Yeah, so I wouldn't recommend using your phone, but if that's all you have, it will work. If you have a sound bar at home, that would be ideal. Bluetooth speaker is also really good. But just quickly, I just want, we all know the power of sound. We've all been to nightclubs and stood right next to the speaker going boom, 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 boom. And you can literally feel it rattling your bones. This is because the sound vibrations are literally going right through you. So bear with me 2 secs. Sorry, I thought I had all this done before, but my Bluetooth turned off. This is how effective and how strong sound is. And let me explain briefly what it's actually going to do on a molecular level. The sound vibrations is going to penetrate the crystal. It's going to work its way through the atoms and molecules, through the space, like I explained in the last video, and it is going to push all the old stagnant energy out of it, and it's going to reset it. Crystals also need to be activated once you've got it, because like I said, this is millions of years old, so you just need to really get that energy flowing again. The frequency's going to always be the same regardless, but we just need to get that energy flowing again. So my script here for this one, it's a little bit, I've written notes here and there, so I'll have to try and scroll to find them again. But so for a very simple, easy one frequency to do the lot for people that don't really have much time, and some people, it's going to work for most of us, for most reasons why you want to use your crystal. Someone like myself, for instance, I like to play around with different frequencies. I use I use one for cleansing. I'll use one to awaken it, and I'll charge with different frequencies depending on my intention and what I want to actually use the crystal for. But honestly, this one frequency will do everything, and you can be happy that it's gonna do all three. So one thing I will say as well, I use Spotify, and you can find playlists on there for solfeggio frequencies. Sorry, I just lost my stand again. It's not even the battery; it just collapses. I don't know what's going on with it, because it's all electric, so it can sort of like move around if I want it to, but it just flops. All right, so here we go again. Right, let's minimize that. All right, so yeah, so I just explained, that's what I was going to say. So if you can use solfeggio frequencies, although there's only 9 frequencies, you can use other frequencies, but whatever you do, don't use binaural beats, because binaural beats work by putting different frequencies into each ear. So you need stereo headphones for those to work, because it puts a different frequency in each ear, and those frequencies cross over and make a new frequency. That's how they work on a simple level. So yeah, solfeggio, or go through the playlists on YouTube, Spotify, there's you'll find hundreds. So the one frequency to use to do everything is 5 to 8 hertz. And the reason why I say that is because it will clear stagnant and negative energy. So that's the cleansing covered. It awakens by activating and amplifying the crystal's natural energy. So it'll just get it all flowing again, and it will charge it. It will infuse the crystal with higher vibrational healing power. It's actually, it's known as the miracle frequency. If you know your frequencies, that's the nickname for it, or even the love frequency. It's probably, I'd say it's probably the most popular out of all the frequencies that people use. So 5 to 8 hertz is linked to transformation, DNA repair, and raising vibrations. And so this is why it works universally for all crystals, really. So yeah, to make your life simple but still powerful, 5 to 8 hertz is the one to use. But if you're like me, and let me just finish off, because if you just want a quick fix, let me just explain to you like how to do it. So what I like to do is, like, if I'm using this speaker, I'll hold it sort of close to it, and the vibrations will just literally go straight through. A crystal this size, I'd probably give it, I might give it 20 minutes. I like to give it a bit longer than it probably does need. Or I suppose 20 minutes is probably okay, 15 minutes. But anyway, let's say 20, I'll do 10 minutes on that side, 10 minutes on that side. It doesn't really need that, but me being me, that's what I do. If you have a sound bar, even better, I'd leave that near you've got like a porthole usually at the back of your subwoofer. I would leave it near that. I'd prop it up on something so it's the same height, and let the bass frequencies vibrations do its thing. And then what I'll do after maybe 10 minutes of that, I'll put it near the actual, the bar, the speakers, so it gets like the different ends of the frequency. So yeah, that's it. I mean, if you've got like little small crystals like this, that's only going to need like 5 minutes. If you've got huge crystals, something like that, I'd probably give half an hour to an hour. Like I say, the longer you leave it, the better. But if you want a quick fix and you just want to use it quickly right now, then you can get away with a lot shorter time. But also, what I would like to say is, if you've got a lot of crystals, get yourself a microfiber cloth. They're really cheap, and wipe all the fingerprints off it first, because that fingerprints are oily and they hold a lot of stagnant energy. Some people say, oh, once you've cleaned it, don't touch it again. But come on, let's be realistic. That just takes all the fun out of using crystals. Right, so if you're like me and you want to sort of go into it on a little bit more depth, so for high, sorry, bear with me. Like I said, I scattered all my notes and I didn't sort of compile them all and put them together. So for cleansing, I can use 417 hertz, and that clears negative energy and resets the crystal's vibration. 741 hertz detoxifies the crystal from unwanted energies. 396 hertz releases any lower vibrations or stagnant energy. And you can use a mixture of these if you like, to give it a really sort of deep clean. But it's not necessary really, but I'll just pick one for each section. I'll pick a cleansing frequency, an awakening frequency, and a charging frequency. So to awaken the crystal's energy again, 528 hertz, like I've already said at the beginning, activates the crystal's energy, amplifying its natural properties. And then 852 hertz I use quite a lot. It enhances the crystal's spiritual awareness and connection. So for your crystals that you're using, like amethyst, Veracruz amethyst, most things purple, lepidolite, I'd use it even for like lapis, because obviously like from here upwards, these are our spiritual chakras, even though this is like the voice as well, it's spiritual communication. So I like to use 852 hertz quite a lot because I'm trying to sort of deepen my spirituality all the time and connection to spirit. So for charging, the two main ones that I'd use is, apart from 528 hertz, obviously, we've got 639 hertz, which strengthens the crystal's energetic alignment for love and harmony. 963 hertz for infused high vibrational energy, linking the crystal to cosmic consciousness. Again, I use that a lot. But yeah, these are the main ones. There's so many frequencies, like guys, and like you can use 777, 111. Honestly, you can play around and have fun. It's just like this video would be too long if I list all the different frequency combinations for you. But if you want to really get into it, just Google. I'm going to write a little PDF as well that you can download, which will tell you exactly what all the frequencies are. I'll list the main frequencies that I use that I've just mentioned, and then obviously the 528 hertz to do it all. If I'm in a rush, I'll just, or if I'm being lazy, I'll just leave it on 528. But yeah, I can list a few more now. Like if that's enough for you, like feel free to leave. But we've got 888, which attracts abundance, prosperity, amplifies manifestation energy in crystals. So that'd be a good one to use if you've got citrine, even like pyrite, crystals like that. 963 connects the cosmic consciousness, perfect for spiritual and high frequency crystals we've just mentioned. 999 represents completion and divine energy, charging crystals for powerful healing. I'll just do a few more. 111 awakens spiritual insight and enhances intuition. What's another popular one? 444 boosts angelic connection and deepens grounding energy. 777 enhances spiritual awareness and divine wisdom. You can tell I like my spiritual frequencies, right? But yeah, I'm going to leave it there. It's really simple, guys. You just need a speaker and your crystal and let the speaker do its work. But thank you for watching if you got this far. Thank you so much for your energy. and love you loads, and I'll see you in the next one.